guilty or not. And then if you are found guilty, that jury will determine what your punishment is. And is that what you want to do?
All these charges going to be on one trial?
They don't necessarily have to be, because you've got 3 different dates.
Your Honor, the robbery and aggravated assault are the same offense day. I'd expect to try them together.
Okay, so what can happen is you will, it sounds like the aggravated assault and the aggravated robbery will be tried together.
Yes, ma'am.
It's important that you understand also, if you're found guilty on those, then the state can also try you later on one or both of the other cases. If you're found guilty on those, because the offense dates are different dates, there is the possibility that any sentence that a jury gives you could be stacked or run consecutively. Do you understand?
Right.
Okay. All right, we'll get it set for trial. Go back with the bailiff. Raise 2. All right, sir, are you Avion Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 24 DCCR 2044. Mr. Johnson was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the offense of arson, intending to damage a habitation or place of worship. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Judge.
Any additions or corrections?
So no corrections, but there is an issue. Ms. Malfino and I have spoken about this. On page 2, at the very top where it says restitution issues, it looks like there's an outstanding bill, if you will, for repairs in the amount of $150,000, but I don't know if that's the actual case. I think that those,
And I would agree, Judge, if I may, Lori,
Sure.
that figure came from the fire department, not from the apartment complex.
Okay.
The apartment complex may be under governmental control, and that may have taken care of the issue. With
Well-
respect to what Marshal Hurdle said in the PSI, I know him very well, actually, and he didn't understand some of the predicament I was in with respect to the complainant, that I had let the court know in advance about her mental status and cognitive ability to testify, et cetera. If you would like me to take a deeper dive into where that restitution is owed, if any, that's obviously way substantial amount to order Mr. Johnson. I am concerned about his behavior.
Well,
while awaiting
I'm
sentencing.
concerned about his behavior, but I'm just as concerned about the fact that he
Then it-
denied the
he blamed it
offense.
on her, right.
yes.
So if you didn't do it, then you shouldn't have pled guilty. And so that's what a jury's for, to come in and decide if you are guilty or not. This says, at least what they put in here, that you said that there was a bottle of lighter fluid on the floor, that she flicked a cigarette and the fire just started, which is different than that's obviously not arson, that's an accident. And so we've got to get past that before we do anything else. So either you did what they charged you with, which is starting it in anger or whatever else was going on, or not. So did you do it? Did you not do it?
I wouldn't say I did it, but I would say that contributing it to we were kind of wrestling and it just
Again, that sounds like an accident, not arson. Because here's the thing. I mean, a 5-year deferred probation is a great deal. I mean, you don't have, well, I say that. You do have criminal history and a revocation. So I don't know what we're doing. Anyway, if you violate your probation later and you're back in here on a motion to revoke, it's a first, right? I mean, you're looking at 5 to 99. And if I say, you know what, I think you deserve 25 years in prison, you can't say, well, I didn't really do it back then. I shouldn't have pled guilty. So you're stuck. So either you did it or you didn't do it. You know, when you were here before, you were standing in front, you stood in front of the clerk, you took an oath, you said, you're going to tell the truth. And so telling the truth is either accepting responsibility if you did it, or saying, It was an accident. And if it was an accident, it's an accident.
But I pled out to it, I pled guilty to it, and I accepted the charge for arson.
Mhm.
It's still where I was at, so.
Okay. All that's great. Did you do all of that because you're guilty of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I guess what we need to do, at that point, then I don't mind. The only problem is I need to have that restitution before sentencing.
Yes, ma'am.
But I don't want him, if he's getting a deferred, he didn't need to be sitting in jail.
An idea might be, if I may, Judge, to order not to exceed that amount. I will confirm, and then we can
Sure.
drop
That's what I was
it
just
to.
about to say. You've done that before.
Yeah, that's probably the easier way to go ahead and get it sentenced so you can get out. Obviously, I wouldn't expect that it would be anywhere near that though. I mean, that would,
If you understand my position.
Sure,
what I'm saying
absolutely.
about what
I
it
do.
was.
yeah. And then if you, if there's an issue when the restitution amount, if any, comes out and we need to have some type of hearing on that, then we can still do that even though he's sentenced if I do a not to exceed amount.
Yes, ma'am.
So do you understand, Mr. Johnson? What I'm going to do is go ahead and give you the probation today. I'm going to order restitution not to exceed $150,000. No one expects, I don't think, for it to be that, or maybe who knows what, maybe not anything, maybe much lower than that, depending on insurance and whatever else. If there's an issue with that, we can handle it later, but that way we can get you sentenced today and you can go ahead and be released. Do you understand? Now, if there is restitution, and you will be required to pay it on that probation. So it's really important that if there is any order, that you start making payments on whatever it is every single month, even if it's just a little bit, to show me that you're making those payments, okay? So what I'm going to do is find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney. Defer all proceedings for a period of 5 years. There will not be a fine in your case. There will be restitution ordered in the amount of not to exceed $150,000. Now, I have a note here that if I accept this agreement, there might be something else I do because of your jail incident reports. You know, I mean, you were just in a fight in July out there. June, talking disrespectfully to, I'm not real sure what's going on in the jail to make any of you that are sitting in jail thinking that the correctional officers are going to somehow have anything to do with you when you get out of jail.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, really? You think that's where you're going to meet your next girlfriend?
No, ma'am.
Then you shouldn't be talking to them like that, right? I mean, you threatened one male officer that you were going to beat his ass.
Can I say something a little bit?
I don't know. You probably shouldn't. How old are you?
I'm 32 in this month.
You're too old to be acting like this. This is the kind of stuff I'm getting on the little young punks out there. You know who I'm talking about. All of them that are out there acting like heathens. That shouldn't be you. You're not doing near as much as all them, but I shouldn't be having this on somebody that's in their 30s. I mean, you've already been on probation and know what it takes to be on probation and didn't do it. So I hope that by going forward today, you understand, just like I said, if you follow all of the rules of this probation, great opportunity, right? You don't have this conviction on your record, you get out, you live it like the rest of us. If you violate any condition of probation, you're brought back into court, you become a convicted felon on this case, and I have the whole range of punishment, which is 5 to 99 or life. And I'm going to look back at that time and see that I gave you an opportunity on probation when you just revoked your probation 2 years ago. And so it's probably not going to be some little mountain prison and you just get to go on your way. It's going to be, you need to start learning from your mistakes kind of thing, right? Make sense? All right. So I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, so you've waived your right to appeal. Probation will give you some information today before you leave. Make sure as soon as you get out, first thing you do is go to probation, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Sign this right here, Trail, since you're rejecting the offer. Right there. Is this on the first page? Yep. It's mandatory, right? Not mandatory.
If you want to go to trial and not accept a plea agreement, then listen to your attorney and do what he's telling you to do.
Okay, so basically it's completely off the table right now, the plea,
Yeah.
right there, and there.
What is, it's all this.
Defamation, man. They've been gaslighting me for 5 weeks straight. Been doing my best to get to the population going on and try to stay out of trouble. They all look on the microphone.
All right, this is, stop talking. This is cause numbers 24 DCCR 1500, 24 DCCR 1614, 1615, 25 DCCR 0436, and you're Traylon Hill.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Hill's charged, let me go through this, in cause number, the first one, 1500, with obstruction or retaliation. Do not do that again.
My apologies.
Who's in here for him?
My grandmother.
All right, ma'am, can you move over to that back corner so that he cannot see you and be distracted? Thank you for being here. Mr. Hill, you just don't know how to behave, do you?
I apologize.
Saying you're sorry doesn't matter.
Christian,
This is nonsense. Since we were here last time, I don't even know how many more pages of the nonsense that you've been doing in our jail.
It's gaslighting. It's solicitation.
Okay,
And I've been trying my best to stay out the way. I've been getting bullied over the microphone. I have inmates there encouraging the inmates to harass me, calling me punk, alpha, profit, plenty of things. Gangster play, mad,
yeah,
mortar. Man, I'm just trying my best to stay out the way.
okay,
I got a job. I got a home, an actual home. I don't stay in apartments or anything like that. My mama actually owns rent houses. And you know what I'm saying? I'm actually trying to take care of the family business because my dad's 76 years old.
yeah.
My business stay out the way.
Well, it doesn't look like you are.
Yeah, it's tough in that facility. It's a war zone.
So one of the time you're running back and forth, playing like a little kid in the day room.
I work out.
Who made you do that?
I'm a boxer. I work out.
Are you allowed to do that in the jail?
in the rec room? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so are you allowed to do it in the other room?
I have a one-man cell in the facility.
Are you allowed to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
You are?
I'm not running freely throughout the facility or anything like that, but I do work out a lot every day.
So who made you dash the floor with water?
Everyone in that facility has a water
Who
bottle.
made you dash the floor with water?
I'm not the only one. No, that was
Listen
me.
to my question.
No one did.
No, but you did it on your own,
Yeah,
right?
it was
Nobody's,
okay.
stop talking when I'm talking. I'm going to ask you some yes or no questions.
Okay.
So nobody's making you do those things, right? Nobody bullied you into dashing water, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hold on a second. What about why do you continue to make comments to the female officers out there? Why do you think that's okay after you've been told not to do that?
Sitting in the cell all day long, man. When I see them women, I get deferred. I'm a little bored. I admit that.
'Cause you're a lover boy.
Yes, ma'am.
So you understand that part of all of this trouble and you not being able to get your cases worked out is because you can't follow that rule.
Yeah, I hate that.
Did somebody bully you into being that way to those officers?
In a manner, you know what I'm saying? When
Oh, yeah?
I'm dealing with these stressful inmates, you know what I'm saying? I love to be around my
Okay.
mama boy.
Judge, based on his Sunday night activity, I'm pretty sure there'll be a new case coming.
Yeah.
I've got to call into the investigator for the sheriff's department to find out
Okay.
when they'll bring that over. But I would ask them to go ahead and send these in for trial.
And we've already talked before about the fact that everything that's happening, a jury is going to know about all that. You understand that? Okay. And do you think that's going to help you or hurt you when a jury hears how you're behaving in the jail?
When it comes down to video footage and how I explain it, I think my efforts will be pretty good.
You think so?
Yes, ma'am.
You think and cause number 241500, you're charged with obstruction or retaliation. Is that a third
That is a third, Your Honor.
degree felony, which means if you're found guilty, the range of punishment is between 2 years and up to 10 years. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And cause number 24 DCCR 1614, you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And second degree felony offense, which means the punishment range is between 2 years and up to 20 years in prison if you're found guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And cause number 24 DCCR 1615, you're charged with aggravated robbery, which is a first degree felony, which means if you're found guilty, the range of punishment is a minimum 5 years up to life in prison. Do you understand?
Okay.
And then in 250436, you're charged with burglary of a habitation, which is a second degree felony. The punishment range in that is between 2 years and up to 20 years if you're found guilty. Do you understand?
Correct.
I have here on the computer a plea bargain rejection that shows that the district attorney's office has made an offer if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty for a 10-year term in prison on a lesser offense of robbery.
Of robbery and dismissal of the other charges.
You have every right to reject that.
It was an excellent deal, but
That's fine. I just want you to know that after today, I will accept no plea agreements. A jury is going to decide because I don't know that I even agree with this. So today's the day. If you want to take it, fine. If not, you're going to trial. A jury will decide if you're guilty or not. And then if you are found guilty, that jury will determine what your punishment is. And is that what you want to do?
all these charges gonna be on one trial?
They don't necessarily have to be because you've got three different dates.
Your Honor, the robbery and aggravated assault are the same offense day. I'd expect to try them together.
Okay, so what can happen is you will, it sounds like the aggravated assault and the aggravated robbery will be tried together.
Yes, ma'am.
It's important that you understand also, if you're found guilty on those, then the state can also try you later on one or both of the other cases. If you're found guilty on those, because the offense dates are different dates, there is the possibility that any sentence that a jury gives you could be stacked or run consecutively. Do you understand?
Right.
Okay. All right, we'll get it set for trial. Go back with the bailiff.